What's going on? What's going on? Got another episode of Dino's. Well, we ain't playing Spider-Man today. We're on that 2K today. I'm gonna try to knock down 3 challenges while I'm on here. Let me go back to them real quick. So I'm trying to knock down this one, which gotta get 100 points with in-game Paul George, and also try to get 10 blocks with Anthony Davis, and also get 75 points with Julius Erving. It's gonna take a couple of games to do it, so let's try to get some runs in. I was gonna try to hit these, but I'm not gonna worry about the invisible cards right now. At first I was gonna do clutch time, but that's too short, so I'm gonna try to knock down these challenges here in the spotlight. Shout out to Wade, Dirk, Paul, Tony Parker, Pop. Shout out to all y'all. Also, shout out to Becky as well. Congratulations. Hall of Famers, legends. But yeah, this is my starting 5. I'm gonna keep these 5 on the floor because I'm gonna keep Victor out because I need Anthony Davis to get his 10 blocks. Once he get his 10 blocks, I'm putting Wemby back in. But Paul George and Julius Erving, they just gonna have to share this mother. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. It looks like I'm going against. It looks like it's gonna be the all-time Heat. So Shaq at the center, LeBron at the 3, Wade, Tim Hardaway at the point, and then of course Alonzo Mourning at the 4. I mean, honestly, they ain't messing with my starting 5, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Irving. Embiid is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Pippen in at the 3. And for the Heat, they've got Dwayne Wade. LeBron James is out there with Mourning. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Hardaway in at the point. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Wade kicks to James.
Hey, yo, Wade. I got Check.
5 to shoot. The 19-footer is on the money.
Gotta be more aware of LeBron from these in-between spots. He's money from there.
Irving against Hardaway. Irving, good.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Wade outside. Hardaway dishes to Mourning. Here's the pass to Wade. Out to Hardaway from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Outside Hardaway. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Knocks it loose. LeBron passes to O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Now, here is Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Hardaway. Nice D from Pippen.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Wade. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Wade against Irving. They get it back. Kicks it out to James for three. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. And then George with the jam.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to get open in Shaq. James misses. Dallas leading by 4.
Oh, where you going?
And it's Paul George with the finish.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And you mentioned the injury for Paul George. Let's see, GA. The broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Miami trails by 6. There's Dragic with the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good, George.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now here's Jones over George, and Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And here is Butler after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Count that bucket. George has got 13.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Miami no good on that time either. Dallas leading by 13. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Dallas.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Dragic looking it over. 1 second left. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Dallas. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
All good, though.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so here is Dallas. On the floor for Dallas. Joel Embiid out there with Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Pippen. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. Now here is Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
And that one falls for Irving. And so Irving nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Hardaway passes to LeBron. Now Wade. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Hardaway. LeBron.
Hardaway dishes to Wade. Clock at 6. Here's Mourning, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
Ball don't lie.
Good on the 2nd free throw. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. The lead is 15. High arcing shot. Wade with it. George picks him up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Dallas leading by 13. Irving surveying the floor. And then Irving slams it in.
Waiting on you to dunk on
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. LeBron outside. Hardaway against Irving. Outside Hardaway. Passes to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the open look. Dallas leading by 15. In the corner, George with it. Fires from the wing. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Hardaway passes to Mourning.
Shoot that.
Wade surveying the D. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Embiid kicks to George. And Dr. J slams it in.
My God.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Wade outside.
They don't trust you.
Pass to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Talent for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent. The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Great energy. On the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And here's George for 3. And no good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Smith. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. On its way from Irving for 2. And then Irving slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. And it's Smith, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Floats it up for James. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for LeBron. And it's Dragic in for Tim Hardaway. And then for Dallas, Jokic has checked in for Joel Embiid. Smith comes in for George. And Curry subbed in for Irving. From downtown, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the
Yes.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Dragic. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Look at Curry.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Smith against Smith. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Smith. Over Smith. And it's Smith missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Oh, hammering it in.
Offensively,
Stop
defensively,
jumping,
they
Scotty.
are in total
Stop.
control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's Dallas in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It was a dunk right there. Very And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Mourning is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Shaq in at center. Now here's Hardaway. After Julius Erving's miss, here's Wade. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Wade's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat.
Wade's got a whole bag of tricks for finishing inside. Sometimes the floater is the right fit.
Here's Irving. Miami grabs the miss. Hardaway with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wade and Davis sends it back. Here's Mourning. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Tatum kicks to George. It's stolen by Wade. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Unloads from 13. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. Here's George. Count that one. George has got 20.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Hardaway kicks to Wade. Back to Hardaway. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The pass to O'Neal. Over Jokic, and Davis sends it back. George with the ball. Wade picks him up. Wade against George. He can't hit that time. Shaq with some nice D. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wade kicks to LeBron.
Ain't worried about Shaq.
Fires from 18. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and
I
in.
should have stayed back.
The
Boxed
strength
out
of
by
O'Neal
apologies.
is otherworldly.
It's George on the wing. Wade is covering.
Yeah.
George, no good. Miami trails by 21.
I don't know how that happened.
Wade outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right,
One of the
that's
best in the
down for a little
business
bit.
at drawing contact. Wade knows how to work his way to the line.
Matter of fact. Who tied? All right, y'all tied.
Line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Wade. Both teams will make substitutions. And Wade drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wade against Curry. He dishes it to Tatum. Dallas, no good that time either. Wade, bounce pass. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Mourning. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Mourning's got 5 points so far.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
Curry against Wade. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Mourning. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got his first 2 points of the night.
Turn around.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Dallas, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Jokic. And Irving subbed in for Ball. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Don't let Jones shoot it.
Back to Butler.
Let Jones shoot it.
Pass to Dragic. Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I don't respect that.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Irving attacking. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Fella.
One of the best dunkers in the league off the drive. I mean, he's often still hanging in the air while the other guys are on their way down.
Now here's Bosh. That one off the back iron and out. 46 seconds left to play in the third. A nice shot by Irving.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Fella.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And here's Dragic. They get a hand on it. Butler in the corner.
He ain't about to do nothing.
Shot from the wing. Wembanyama with the rebound. Dallas leading by 23. Here's Irving. That one good for 2. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
So come out. That was on me.
Here's Curry. On the wing, Irving. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Keeping his head up at all times, Curry sees his teammate break free.
And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I like this song. I'm dancing to it low key.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Jason Tatum. Anthony Davis is out there with Embiid. Then there's Irving. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Now, here's Wade. Back to LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one.
The jumper of LeBron looking more and more pure. Bad news for the rest of the league.
Irving, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Wade. Here's Rice. Pass to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. Irving against LeBron. Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded. The shot off that time. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And the shot goes down. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And the Heat call time here. You look at Julius Irving. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Dallas making a switch here. George is checked in.
Talking too much.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that one, good.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Curry passes to George. Trying to get open is Davis. A nice shot by George. He's got 22.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Outside Hardaway. And there's the pass to Mourning. Here's Wade. Makes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
I like the effort from the defense, but at that close range, Wade was not going to be denied.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Hardaway. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's George. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now James. Outside Hardaway. They get it again. Goes back up. And it's Shaq missing. Dallas leading by 22. Here's George. Here he goes. And there it is for him. George has got 6 in the quarter.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
George against Wade. Hardaway dishes to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
Curry kicks to Davis. From deep, George, another three for Dallas.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And here is LeBron after Paul George getting his three to go. James in the post, guarded by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And George kicks to Tatum. George looking around, jacks up a three, hits the three-point bomb. George has got 32 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now, here's Wade. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, he's never been one to settle. D-Wade will go right at you.
Passes it to Curry. Here's George, and he gets it to go from the corner.
The assist, Stephen Curry.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.
Make sure to get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you.
Boy, they already gone. I'm about to get home safely. Boy, they been gone. All right, 34-25. 4 more to go. That was a cool game. I ain't gonna lie. Break that bad boy. Wow. That's what I got. Let me not be ungrateful. Winning game by 10 points or more. Okay. Okay. They want me to play. Okay. I'm gonna change up the lineup real quick. I'm gonna start with Paul George. And then I'm gonna rotate them. Every 20 they gonna rotate. That's all I'm gonna do. Every 20 I'm gonna rotate them. So I'm gonna play big. Alright, let's do it. Wait, that's a... I didn't know there was a Halo card. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna play big. Boy, this match I put Victor right here. Boy. Anyway, let's do it. I gotta get another ball. We're finna break this one. Alright, this one's gonna be interesting. This one is gonna be real interesting.
floor for the visiting team. At center, Joel Embiid. It's
Man, he said my name lazy. Just for that, we finna blow y'all out. Just for that, we finna blow y'all out. We already got to beat y'all by 10.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Pippen, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Roaming the paint.
And, you know, some of the sequences and plays that George pulls off, just amazing when you consider how good this guy is, particularly handling the ball now.
Pass to Pippen. George looking over the floor. Outside for Pippen. Outside, George.
Come get it, come get it.
And then George with the jam.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now, here is Aguirre. Here's Nowitzki, and Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And one.
Well, we talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Deflected by Davis.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic passes to Blackman. Now here is Aguirre. That's tipped. Pippen with the steal. Kicks to George. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Bears, bruh. You got to make up for that.
It's an 8-point differential. Now the pass to Nowitzki. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock at 6. Pass to Doncic. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Dallas. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Dallas making a switch here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Finley the pass to Nowitzki. Drills the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 5.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open. Outside, George puts up a 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Harper. The dish now to Jackson. Here's Aguirre, and Davis sends it back.
One more.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. The offensive rebound outside for George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Come on, Duncan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jokic passes to George.
Oh, grab that.
Davis kicks to George. The three. Offensive rebound. Here's the three. And it's George again missing. Dallas trails by 12. Aguirre passes to Harper. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Aguirre. There's the three. The rebound by Paul George. From deep, Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Dallas. They kept going to him again and again.
The visiting team, 17.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Down by 12. On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Davis. Irving is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Blackman, the pass to Aguirre. That one doesn't go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Irving. Up and in on the way.
Tried to jump with me.
Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
No stopping Doc on this drive. Strong penetration driving right through the contact for the bucket.
Yes, sir.
Here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult
Yeah,
shot.
tickle when he
Doncic
said
is a
Luka.
master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Pass to Donaldson. On the wing, Doncic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle
Do it
stats for
again.
Dallas.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Tatum, he's checked in for Dallas.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear
I don't know how
about
he
with some
got it in,
stars.
but he did it.
But boy, he's more than made up for it.
The pass to Meshburn.
Hardaway, dude.
Takes a three. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Outside Irving. Davis finds Irving. Shoots it up. Aguirre grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hammer under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Kidd.
Wemby Yamba.
Nash against Hardaway.
Well, you can't get no shots.
Pass to Mashburn. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. Tries again. The second effort. You can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way.
Like Irving don't want to score.
Passes it to Kidd. Nash outside. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Nowitzki. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
You too little boy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nash outside. Stolen by Bosch. And here we go with Bosch running it up the floor. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Bosch. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter.
There are guys in this league with good body control. And then there's the doctor. He's at another level. Wow.
Exactly. Facts. Shot
Nash outside. And the pass to Nowitzki. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Irving.
Oh, man.
Don't you jump.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
And the Mavericks call time here.
You get it.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Dallas making a switch here. 32 seconds left in the first half.
Give it to Dirk. He open. Give it to Dirk. He's open.
Back to Jackson. Nowitzki from deep three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Nowitzki, good.
And, you know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Irving and Dr. J slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And so it's Dallas, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Back. Dirk. I don't care. Dunk face. And 1, baby. Lucky shot. We don't care. Dunk. Give me that. Left me wide open.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Irving so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs. To the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Aguirre. Nowitzki is out there with Donaldson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Blackman in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Really imperative that you put a body on Nowitzki. I mean, he's just too big and talented close to the rim.
Over to the wing. Tatum against Aguirre. Fades away. They get it back. Here's Donaldson. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
And it's good for 2. Irving's got 21.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Bosch grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Aguirre passes to Doncic. Pass to Blackman. Back to Doncic. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
The ball goes.
Shot we needed.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jokic comes in for Chris Bosh. And George is subbed in for Irving. Here's George. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the
Anthony
Mavericks
Davis
call time
challenge
here.
is now
They've been
cleared.
committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
It's time for Wimby to work. Look at that.
Mashburn, the pass to Aguirre. Passes it to Black.
Showed not scoring.
Just 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
Rolando Blackman, such a confident and capable scorer. That kind of contact doesn't faze him at all.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
Really?
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for your home team, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Here's George. And then George with the jam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Aguirre, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Harper against Curry. Back to Jackson. Jokic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. The three from George. Sinks the triple. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting, Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Now Finley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Curry against Harper. Pass to Aguirre. Fires the three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to
I went
go.
the other way.
Paul George can get
You
it
seen how I
done
went the
from
other way?
anywhere on the court now.
You
When
went
he
the other way,
starts
but I went the
percolating,
other way.
this guy can cook with gas.
Curry against Harper. The pass to Finley. Will it go? It's good.
Hey, shout out to Michael.
Finley's got his first
My
points
guy.
of the night.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Knocked loose, stolen by Pippen, and again Dallas running up the court in transition.
What?
And it's George missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pushing it up. For the finish. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Slam dunk city, Paul George, with the big-time throwdown there.
Harper kicks to Nowitzki. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. That will count. No good. Shot missing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Dallas as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Nikola Jokic. Stephen Curry's out there with Irving. Then it's Pippen. And it's Wembanyama in at the power forward. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas with it. The wide open look here for Terry. The three-pointer off the mark. Pippen, the pass to Jokic. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving for three. The Mavericks pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davis. Got a hand on it. Here's Donaldson. Terry outside. Just 5 to shoot. Aguirre no good. Dallas with the ball. Curry kicks to Irving. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Dallas?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do.
Aguirre, 2 shots.
And so Aguirre nails them both. And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And on the way from Irving for 3. Jokic passes to Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Curry.
Jason Kidd is checked in for the Mavericks.
Coming onto the floor for your home team.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Aguirre, good. Aguirre's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Boy,
and it's sent back by Jokic. Irving up top. He's covered by Kidd. 18 feet out. They get the rebound.
No threes for Julius.
Beyond the arc. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry finds Irving.
Yo, Curry.
And there's the drive. And then Irving slams it in.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
Yes, sir.
Kidd passes to Mashburn. Outside Terry. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving surveying the floor.
Mistaken.
Taken away by Kidd.
Boy.
Pass to Mashburn. Back to Kidd. He kicks it to Terry. Pass to Kidd. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's tipped. Outside Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half. Pass to Mashburn. Back to Kidd. Terry in the corner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
Both free throws good for Irving. Here is Nash. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Trying to end the drought. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there.
He trying to
Earned
injure me.
those free throws.
He trying to get me an injury, bro.
Second team.
He trying
Shooting
to
for
get
the
me an
away
injury.
team.
That's the second
Free
one in a
throw,
row.
good, Irving.
At the line
Next time
for
I'm
two.
out.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson from long range. He shoots again, and it's finished off by Nowitzki as he lays it in.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Here's Irving. Driving
What'd I
inside.
tell you?
And
What'd I
Irving
tell you?
throws it down.
I said next time I'm
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it
I
down.
mean what I said.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Nash outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look
Blowout.
really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
And 40. Davis got his 4 blocks. Okay. We in that thing. I still got 2 more to go. I should have had more points on the other game. I should have. I was blowing wide open threes. Man, they don't break that whole thing. Appreciate it. Thank you. Tanzer, shout out. Shout out to everybody that's watching and commenting. I appreciate it. Man, gotta win by 15. Alright. Alright, let's see what I got. Alright, so 40, no, 34 more points. How many more points we have? Shout out to Angel, you too. Stay blessed. Have a good day. Alright, 10 more points with Irvin. 32 more points with George. Okay. 34. I can do it. 10 and 34. I'm going to start off with Irvin. And then we're going to go from there. I get any options? Look. Hey, y'all go buy. Somebody go buy my cards. Tell them to go buy these 3 cards. Even though you can't tell which one is mine, but still. I need to get the in-game taco fall and all that. So, if somebody can help me, I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, so. Spotlight. Okay, gotta blow them out by 15. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and win a challenge. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with Irvin now. still start off big. All right, so I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna get my 10 points. My 10 points with Irving. That should be in like 1 minute. Well, probably a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna switch out with George and get that 34, so that way I can go ahead and get those 10,000 XPs, and I'll be done for the night.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports.
I want to switch to Twitch.
This is Kevin
I haven't
Harlan
did
along
Twitch yet.
courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now,
I don't
look
know,
at
though. I feel
Dallas'
like I
starting
gotta be
lineup.
like a pro to get on
They've
Twitch.
got Nikola Jokic. Davis is
We're
out
just
there
gonna
with
try it
Embiid.
one
Then
day
there's
and just go
Irving.
from there.
And it's Pippen in at the
Yo,
3 spot.
let's do it.
And for
Oh, wait,
Los
I'm tripping. Y'all, I'm tripping. Why y'all didn't tell me? We need Wembanyama. Wembanyama. We need to add him on here. Let's do it.
Angeles. Kobe is out there
Shout
with
out
Pau
to
Gasol.
Derek Haywood
Then there's
Jr.
West. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal.
Appreciate it.
And it's
Have a
Johnson
good
in
day.
at the
Be
point guard
safe,
position.
my brother.
Now, here's Jokic.
How am I supposed to be doing?
Some nice
Oh, yeah.
passing here by Dallas.
Ooh, that's out.
Irving can't hit. And here's Los Angeles. Gasol looking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do Twitch.
On the wing, Johnson. To the middle. Jokic with the steal.
Thank you.
Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here's West. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Down low.
Yo.
Whistle blows.
Yeah,
Basket
baby,
is good.
both y'all
So
like
a
that.
chance here for a three-point play.
I couldn't tell if they tried to
Just for
foul
that.
Shaq there, but
Shaq,
didn't
you ain't
matter.
scoring no more.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
That's his first personal foul.
If y'all think Shaq ain't scoring no more, I want y'all to leave a comment.
First quarter, just over a minute
I'm not
played.
letting him score anymore.
Jokic finds Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Irving's gone 2 of 3 from the field.
Matter of fact, matchups. Just like that.
Johnson, the pass to West. Over Irving. No good from West. And Embiid has got the ball here for Dallas.
Well, there's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Johnson kicks it to West. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson attacking. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson outside. Irving against West.
And if y'all haven't subscribed
Johnson
to my
kicks it to
YouTube
West.
channel, go ahead and subscribe to it now.
Outside Gasol.
I appreciate it. I want to try to get to 50.
Can they get it?
subscribers.
That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together Good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So both teams changing it up here.
Get on, Joker.
Jokic passes to George. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Mikan.
Who's watching him?
Outside Baylor.
Come get it.
The pass to Goodrich. To end the drought, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
The three from George. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for your home.
He's off on the second.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the
Man,
third.
I can't wait to 2K24. I'll make sure I get that.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter.
I bet you won't pull it.
George against Goodrich. Another 3 for Dallas.
Like that.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Worthy. And Embiid pulls it down. Dallas leading by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. George. And then George with the jam.
That's how you hit a cross.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Kobe, that's for 2. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
George Mikan.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Right side, Kobe. He kicks to James. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
George from deep three-point land, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Dallas up by 15. And don't go away.
It's all good.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Paul George is out there with Jokic. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Pippen. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4. Just 4 to shoot. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Johnson outside. James finds Johnson.
You just had him on your podcast, bro.
Back to LeBron. Right side Gasol takes the 13-footer. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Shaq is checked in for Davis. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
He scored again.
Shaq's got 5 points so far.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Johnson against George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Man, somebody
and the
said
Lakers
Paul
call
George,
time
man.
here. Worthy's checked in for James. And Dallas with a change here too. Curry's checked in. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 17-point game. And it goes down 2 points. And so it's Dallas with it. Left side, George. And then George with the jam.
Just a
Well,
quick
Paul
spin
George
around,
can
that's it.
play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Worthy feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to O'Neal. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. West outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Shaq with the slam.
I said he
Guys,
wasn't gonna
I
struggle,
feel bad
boy.
for the
I mean,
rim
he's
on
the
that one.
most
Shaq
dominant
is
player.
one powerful
So,
dude.
I can't,
Dallas leading by 15.
I can try to do my best, that's all.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary
sir.
contact.
And Kevin,
Unnecessary.
that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Good on both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Effortless
That was a
from
quick
Paul
5
George,
points.
knocking it down off the good pass.
All right, 10 more
And it's the
points.
Lakers' ball. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Dallas. Jumps up. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Johnson kicks it to West. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Checking in for your home team, George Mikan. Kareem
Dallas on defense. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Johnson kicks it
I
over
got
to
you,
Worthy.
boy. Relax.
Pass to West. Clock at 6. Poked loose. Stolen by George.
That boy said, give me that.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Paul George
my
can be
goodness.
dangerous out in transition.
Oh,
Great
my
job
goodness.
finishing there.
Why you
And the
dunk on him
Lakers
like
have
that?
possession. Los Angeles
Yeah, you better
calls
call
timeout.
timeout. Think
And
about
they're
what just
allowing
happened.
too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it.
I
Make
got
the
to submit
adjustment.
my audition today. Y'all pray for me. Hope I get the part.
And the Lakers with some changes. Baylor comes in for James Worthy. And Kobe is subbed in for West. For 3, Kobe. And again, the Lakers no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Johnson against Curry. Johnson dishes to Baylor.
I can leave
Knocked
Kareem by
away.
himself, and it doesn't
Stolen
even
by
matter.
Pippen. Fast break Dallas.
Where you going?
George way outside. Another 3
That's a
for
big shot.
Dallas.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
I officially
Back to Kobe.
beat out 3 challenges. That's what's up.
Passes to Mikan. Poked
I beat
away.
it in the first half. That's crazy.
Fast break Dallas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first.
Wait. I know y'all seen that. That's crazy. See, this what happens when you score all the points and you finally let someone else play. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. No. It's all good. It's all good.
That's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
That was lazy, Brian.
Here's Bryant. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Ball goes to your home team.
Boy, Paul George is funny. That dude is funny on this game, man.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Los Angeles with another miss. Now Curry. From deep three-point range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Paul George, he's been the guy.
Go ahead, turn this off. Now I'm playing with whoever.
Making things happen for Dallas. He's raised.
Ooh, I forgot Irvin. I forgot Dr. J was in his game. Sheesh. Ooh. Bank shot. Don't jump. Okay, he jumped.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Pau Gasol is out there with O'Neal. And there's Bryant. Then it's Johnson. And it's West in at the shooting guard position. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Tipped away. Outside Irving.
That was dumb. That was very dumb.
Gasol with it. No points in the game yet for him. Johnson kicks to Gasol. Pass to West. Over Embiid. Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Basket good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bryant finds West. Over Irving. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And Dr. J slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now the pass to O'Neal. To halt the run, here's Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Johnson outside. Pass to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
How about the authoritative throwdown by Pau Gasol, making his presence felt and rocking the rim.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Los Angeles making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Smith comes in for Irving. And Ball subbed in for Embiid. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ball against Johnson. Here's Mikan, and the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
And Davis can't get it to go. Johnson surveying the floor. This is to Worthy. Back to Johnson.
Hold on. Okay. I ain't sure.
West against Smith. Passes it to
Making
Johnson.
sure they looked alike.
5 on the clock.
I thought they made that one look young. The one I have, to Anthony Davis.
Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ball kicks to Smith.
Don't jump.
It's Pippen with the draw. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Johnson, the pass to West. And it's Davis at the elbow. Shot, high post, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Johnson's got his first points of the game. And so it's Dallas with it. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
That's a 2 from Smith. Knocks down the step back J.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
West dishes to Johnson. Outside Worthy. Pass to Davis. Here's West, covered by Smith. Worthy, the pass to Johnson. Lakers working the ball around now, and Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
Smith's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Ball. Here's Mikan. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Jokic out. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Hey,
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Dallas opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Dallas with it. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Smith is out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And here are the Lakers. Doubled by Smith. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it to Chamberlain. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot over Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Tatum, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Here's Smith. Davis. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Los Angeles now. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Tatum. Rise to the hoop. Oh, and the jam.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Respectfully, LeBron James, to me, he's the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. And LeBron James is my favorite current basketball player, active basketball player at that. And I have the utmost respect for him. But this is a game, so we're talking about LeBron James on the game, not in real life. But that's a block plus a rebound, so that's already 2 stats. Boom. Come down. 1-2, buckle my shoe. And then you let me dunk on you, LeBron.
Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And then Irving slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And there's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
About that.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Goodrich, and the rejection by Smith. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Like this, Smith.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's sent back by Jokic. Smith against James. Smith kicks to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Pass to Goodrich. James with it. Over Tatum. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Goodrich against Smith. From deep 3-point range. Doesn't go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron grabs the miss.
From the logo.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And stolen by Tatum. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And Smith puts up a deep.
He did not do that.
And it counts.
He did not just do that.
I told you.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Poke loose. Goodrich with it. Now Smith defending. Goodrich against Smith.
Oh, this is fine.
James right side.
Kareem ain't gonna do nothing, so we can leave him.
Bryant looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Launches it.
Because
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Bet I do it again.
And here's Smith. From deep three-point.
Man, talk about finding change in the couch. What?
Yeah.
How do you get that?
Man, I wish I could find change in the couch. Give it that.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
I thought Wemby was gonna do it, but J.R. Smith did it 2 times in a row.
Substitution
That's how you
on
end this stream.
Here's West. Outside Baylor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alder. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Shout out to Paul George Podcast P. I said you wasn't going to score no more, and you still scored 7 points. 36, 22, 16, 5, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that was a good stream. That's how you end it. Alright, good people. Till tomorrow, I might do 2K again and see what challenges I'm gonna do, or I might do Spider-Man so I can get it over with. But other than that, man, shout out to everybody who commented, who joined the live. Please subscribe, and I'm gonna do many, many more. Hey, let's break this thing real quick. Man, we didn't even get to break it. It's all good, though. It's all good. Alright, good people. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Follow me on all platforms. Dino the Comedian. And subscribe to this YouTube page.